guys, I'm Jade Bolden and today I'm going to share with you a very special oil. It's called Niaouli, okay? It's Niaouli Melaleuca quinquenervia, okay? So this oil is very similar but also different from the tea tree Melaleuca alternifolia that you're used to. Okay, so this is a special oil that's one of the ingredients in our DDR Prime blend. Okay, and this tree can grow in warmer, wetter areas of the world like Australia on the east coast and Florida. Okay, so this tree can live up to 100 years old and it can go as tall as 50 feet, which is like 15 meters, and 30 feet wide, which is like 10 meters wide, and its leaves are a bit rounder and broader. It's still waxy like the other ones, but you know, it's wider and rounder, okay? And it's got these yellowish, light yellow kind of bottle brush like flowers, okay? So super interesting, but this oil, it can rejuvenate very quickly, right? When right after bushfires, and it can withstand droughts and floods. So it's really hardy. It has this bark that is it flakes off, so it's sort of like paper bark, okay? And it's an amazing food source for the local native animals, wildlife. So what a beautiful oil. It's sort of like the eucalyptus and tea tree combined. So it has a lot of eucalyptol and alpha pinene. So this is the oil that they put in our DDR Prime because it helps with apoptosis, okay, healthy apoptosis. So our cells have three jobs. It's supposed to duplicate, copies itself, okay, mitosis, and it's supposed to have its specialized function. So it's supposed to do its job, and then it's supposed to trigger self-destruct, which is apoptosis. So when a cell gets to the end of its life, it needs to die off. It can't duplicate its old mutated self, otherwise we have things called cancer and tumors and things to have to deal with, okay? So it makes room for the new cells to come out and take its place. So that's a really important thing to remember. So it's really good for the respiratory system and the nervous system, okay? So you can go ahead and use that if you have that, okay? The Australian market and New Zealand market right now can have this oil, 15 ml, okay, just the pure single oil of Niaouli, okay? So cool. Now, as far as I understand, this oil is the oil of rapid regeneration emotionally, okay? Physically, it helps with regeneration too. But listen up. So it invites us to stand strong and tall in an ever-changing world. So things are happening in the world today, right? That's stressful, that's just hard to deal with sometimes. But this oil encourages us to stand strong, to have courage, okay? So it invites us to peel layers off, layers of old things that are outdated, that we no longer need, just things that we think about, our fears and our thinking patterns that no longer serve us. So we need to change and adapt. And so this oil invites us to do so. Isn't that great? So we can use this oil to change on that emotional level. So, you know, our physical body can benefit at the same time, okay? Sometimes when we're too old school and we're too short-sighted, we are stuck in our own ways and we don't progress. So this oil really, you know, pushes us forward in that direction. So whatever obstacles that may come your way, any trials, this oil invites you to go with the flow and recover quickly, and also take advantage of all the unique situations. The obstacles are actually opportunities, okay? So take advantage of all the opportunities that come your way so you can progress and become even stronger. How cool is that? It's a wonderful oil, isn't it? So this oil invites you to live life fully, okay? Instead of living fearfully, all right, and holding back and waiting, live life fully, okay? and have this positive mentality that you can adapt and benefit from whatever it is that come your way. These daily experiences are for your good. It can be consecrated for your good. Okay, so this oil helps you have more clarity and confidence in your divine powers, so that you can change and adapt and renew and regenerate as each challenge comes your way. Okay, so when you face these things, not only are you going to overcome it, but you're going to come out stronger, happier, okay, and with more wisdom. Okay, isn't that great? It's fantastic. So let me read out a list of physical benefits first of all. So this information can be found on my website, jadebolden.com, and you can go / and Niaouli. Otherwise, you can do a search on my website for it, okay? So this oil is great for cleansing the skin and protecting the skin. So if you have acne skin, if you have skin that just doesn't look right, it's kind of itchy and irritated, you can dilute it with fractionated coconut oil and apply it topically on the skin directly, okay? So cleanse your toenails, clean your fingernails, and just cleansing you on the outside. All right, so it's fantastic for respiratory support, so you can stick it into your diffuser, okay, and you can put a drop in your palms, rub it together, cup it over your nose and mouth and inhale. Okay, you can do it that way. You can use it on the bottom of your feet or on your body topically to massage for healthy inflammatory support, so you can be more mobile after time. Okay, fantastic for immune boosting and great for just any type of cleansing. So you can cleanse your body on the inside, you can apply it to the bottom of your feet, and it helps cleanse the systems. Okay, you can cleanse your mind, cleanse your negativity. Okay, so it's fantastic for that. Really good to support the bones. Okay, very protective against environmental threats, bug repellent basically. Great for our teeth and gums, so you can apply it to your teeth and gums. You can swish it and do oil pulling, okay, and fantastic for nervous system and cardiovascular health. Alrighty, what a beautiful oil. It can do so much. Now, emotionally, it can help you remove some of these negative emotions. So listen up. It can help those who feel panicked, like, so much is happening in the world, it's so scary, okay? For those who are short-sighted, we're just looking at what's crazy happening here and now and feeling stuck and unsafe about that, okay? Maybe we're blaming a little bit there, feeling defeated, just getting caught up in our trials and in our own problems, okay? So sometimes when we focus on things that we don't want, we haven't really chosen what we do want, okay? So we're unable to communicate well because we're not clear-minded, all right, and unprepared. So, we're panicked. That's why we're unprepared as well, or because of that, all right? So how does that sound? Some people might be putting their hands up, me, that's me. Okay, so the reason why we have these emotions is because we have thoughts and beliefs that lead to these emotions. So we have to address these thoughts and beliefs so that we don't keep thinking it and believing it. Okay, so some of the thoughts and beliefs is I am lost. I don't know what's going on most of the time. Okay, so you want to say, I don't know. Okay, I can't think straight when I'm under stress. Okay, so sometimes people they freeze. Okay, and I have to fix all these problems today first. So you're just focusing on these problems, fix instead of taking a step back and looking at the big picture, and maybe some of these things might go away on its own. Maybe we should be building over here what we do want, and this suddenly shrinks. Okay, so there's a balance there. Okay, so the positive is clarity. Okay, the positive emotions and energy, feeling clarity, just knowing what you want. Okay, confidence. Okay, renewing and regenerating. Purifying the body, just cleansing all the body systems. Taking action. You think something, you plan it, you move forward. You just take the action you need. Being well prepared, okay, being advantageous, which means being smart and benefiting from any situation, okay, making the most out of your situations, okay, being adaptive and generous. So when you have a clear, strong boundary and you know what you want and you give yourself what you need, and when you have extra, of course, you're generous. You want to share that, okay? So having wisdom and foresight, okay? So planning ahead, got things down. If things happen, you know what to do. Okay, so this is a wonderful oil for people who want to do some fear setting activity. So, you know, planning on what if the worst thing that will happens, what do I do? And if you know what you're doing, then you're not curious about the fears anymore, and you can keep living your life and live your life fully. Okay, so you don't have to hold back with fear. So of course, thoughts and beliefs lead to feelings, right? So we want to address our thoughts and adopt these new enlightened thoughts and beliefs, okay? So we can say, with God, we can easily benefit from all situations, okay? There's a silver lining in every situation, even if it's bad, okay? And of course, there's good situations. And I can confidently focus on developing more wisdom and foresight for the future events. You know, sometimes we just have such short-sightedness. We just want to fix this here and now without thinking, will that benefit us in the future? Because sometimes jumping in and fixing certain problems now may not be the wisest. Okay, so this oil kind of helps you balance that way. Okay, my body can renew and regenerate quickly. This is a really important thought and belief to adopt. Because, you know, if you think, oh, you know, I've had this for years and it's just going to take forever, well, then it may take forever. So what if you think that you can heal fast? Could you heal fast? I believe you can heal fast, okay? So I see solutions in every problem. You know, I have, you know, lots of wonderful people around me, so I see examples of this a lot. I see people saying, oh, here's a problem, but then they say, I know I can find a solution, and they find it. You know, and another person with the same resources available, they'll say, help, 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 I don't know, okay? And then the world says, well, here's the solution, okay? So would you like to be this person that can find solutions? Yes? Okay, well then use this oil and help yourself have more clarity, okay? Here's some affirmations for you. I am taking full advantage of all the opportunities God has placed before me. We don't know what has been placed before us as a blessing. Sometimes they're all blessings and we don't see it. So why don't we take the perspective of everything's a blessing, okay, and then be grateful for it all. Okay, that's better, right, than the other one. Okay, I allow myself to confidently have clarity and foresight. Okay, so I'm confident in my ability to see clearly and to see beyond today and the problems of today. Okay, and I am wise and well prepared to renew and regenerate. So wouldn't that be great if you feel like, you know what, I have, you know, things in place for in situations. Not that we're planning for the worst, but we know life happens. Bad things can happen, but if these things do, we're confident we know what to do. Okay, so this oil is fantastic, especially during times of stress in the world. Okay, so right now the world is kind of crazy, right? We're experiencing all sorts of trials right now. So this is a great oil to help us use the lessons of today so that we can benefit ourselves tomorrow and help prepare our children as well for those things so that they can have the wisdom of the years. Okay, so I hope you like this video. I hope you like Niaouli, okay, and hope you enjoy it and benefit from it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, friend me on Facebook and follow, and then make comments. Share with me your experiences. I'd love to hear from you. All right, that's all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.